Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft train tutorial. Today we're going to be continuing on with our Pere Marquette passenger train, and we're going to be building this diner car with a full kitchen in the interior. So let's get right into it. So as usual, the first step is going to be to take out a dark oak stair to be the coupler, and we'll get it attached up here. Then we'll put a dark oak fence on either side of that, and a dark oak fence gate underneath it to be the airline. Coming off the coupler, we're going to put a polished black stone block here, and we're going to turn that into a 3x3. Then we'll swing back underneath that, and we'll put 3 dark oak fence gates underneath the middle of it to be the airline continuing on. Now we're going to do our first truck. And this car is heavier because of the kitchen, so it has 3 axle trucks. So on the next block down, we're going to get netherite on each rail for the wheels with an end rod axle. Then we're going to take deep slate tile slabs on the upper hitbox, and we're going to make 2 rows of 5 coming out to each side of the tracks. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle, and another 2 rows of 5 deep slate tile slabs on the upper hitbox. Then a third set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Come around on top of it and switch back to a polished black stone block and fill in this top middle 3 coming down to the end of the truck here. Then come on the sides of the truck here, and everywhere there's a wheel, we're going to put a deep slate tile slab above the wheel. Same thing over on this side, so a slab above each wheel here. Then we're going to come on bottom and hang an upside down grindstone under that slab in front of each wheel. And of course, we do the same thing on the other side. So an upside down grindstone in front of all 3 of these wheels here. Now come on top with polished blackstone, and we're going to fill in the middle 3 of this 3rd layer up, all the way to the end of the truck here. Come on this corner on the bottom here, and we're going to take stone brick stairs, 2 of them upside down facing outward, and then 1 in front of it turn this way so it's facing forward. Then above that we'll put 3 stone brick blocks. Then an upside down stone brick stair facing this way, and stone brick slabs down to the end of this section. We'll do the same thing here, so 2 upside down outward facing stairs, then 1 turn to face forward, then 3 blocks above it, then an upside down stair facing this way, and slabs down to the end of it here. Now we're going to take regular stone blocks, and we're going to put a row on the outside edge on each side of the car. Then we're actually going to use our window spacing to measure the length of the car. So take out blue concrete here. So 3 blue concrete on the end, 2 black stained glass panes, a blue concrete, 2 more black stained glass panes, and then 2 blue concrete. And we can go ahead and come on the other side and copy that pattern across. Then we'll come over here, and we're going to extend another 4 blue concrete off the end of this section here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to do 3 black stained glass panes. Then 2 blue concrete. 3 more black stained glass panes. 2 more blue concrete. 3 more black stained glass panes. 2 more blue concrete. 3 more black stained glass panes. And I'm just checking here. 2 more blue concrete, and then 3 more stained glass. So there should be 5 windows sticking out along the side of this. Now that we have the windows measured out, we're going to come back down around underneath here, and we're going to extend out both layers of this polished black stone block in the middle three all the way till it reaches the end of the window section we just made. Behind this, we're going to do the other truck. So go ahead and get out a block of netherite to be the wheel. And we're going to come down on the rails on the next block down behind it. Get a netherite on each rail with an end rod axle. Then take out deep slate tile stairs, and we're going to put 2 rows of 5 on the upper hip box coming across to both sides of the rails. Then another set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then another 2 rows of 5 deep slate tile slabs on the upper hip box. Then a final set of netherite wheels with an end rod axle. Then we can go ahead and come on top here and extend down our 2 layers of polished black stone on the middle 3 to the end of this truck. Then we're going to extend them out 3 more blocks past the truck, and that'll finally be this end of the car. Then we'll put a deep slate tile slab on the side above each wheel. Same thing over on this side, a slab above each wheel. Then we come underneath it just like we did before and put an upside down grindstone in front of each wheel. And then the same thing on this side, an upside down grindstone in front of all 3 of these wheels here. On this end, there's side doors, so 1 block in from the end, we're going to put a column of 2 upside down polished andesite stairs. And then underneath the bottom stair, a polished andesite slab. Do the same thing over on this side here. So 2 upside down stairs, 1 block in. Make sure they're polished andesite. And then a polished andesite slab underneath it. Then we'll go ahead and we'll put 2 stone brick blocks on each corner. And then another 2 on the other side of these stairs. And then an upside down stone brick stair facing that way on top. Same thing over here. So 2 stone brick blocks here and an upside down stone brick stair facing this way. Then we'll take stone brick slabs and we'll extend it down to the end of the trucks here. Same thing on this side. Stone brick slabs on top till it's above the end of the truck there. Then we can come back down to this end with a regular stone block, and we'll fill in this layer on the outside edge underneath the windows all the way down to the other end of the car. When we get down here, leave a gap where those stairs are because a door goes there, and then 1 on the end. We'll do the same thing here, leave a gap for that door, and fill in this layer on this side all the way down until it meets up with the section we already built on this end of the car. Had a little mistake down here I had to take back out. Now we'll go ahead and we'll come back down to this other end of the car to finish our window pattern in the blue concrete section here. So get back down over here. And then we'll come over here in front of this last window, 3 blue concrete, 2 black stained glass panes, and another 3 blue concrete. And actually we're going to knock out that middle one and put a block of gold because there's a logo there. Then 1 blue concrete on the end. Then we're going to come over to this side of the car and we're going to copy our blue concrete pattern directly across so everything's symmetrical on both sides of the car. Now we're going to swing down on the bottom side here, and right in front of this first slab we're going to put an upside down stone brick stair facing this way. Come down to this end and we're going to do the same thing down here. except we're going to have the upside down stair facing this way on this side. Then we can go ahead and fill in this outside edge layer between the stairs with stone brick blocks until it reaches the other stair. Then we're going to go back to a stone brick stair. And we're going to step one forward and another upside down stair facing that way. Same thing on this end. On this bottom layer, step one forward and an upside down stair facing that way. And then we'll fill in this layer between the stairs with stone brick blocks, going all the way down to this other stair. Now we'll come around to the other side of the car because we have to do the same thing over here. So we'll put two upside down stone brick stairs like that on this side. And then down on this end facing the other way, so two upside down stone brick stairs like this on this end. And we'll fill in the gaps with all stone brick blocks. And just keep bringing it down till it reaches the stairs on the other end here. Now we'll come over to this side of the car on this end that doesn't have the door, and we got to add a door for the kitchen. So one block over from this first window section here, we knock out two, and then two under it. And we're going to take upside down polished andesite stairs, two of them there, and a polished andesite slab right there to be the stairs to get up into the kitchen. Now directly in front of it on the very bottom, we're going to take polished black stone slabs and we're going to make a row 5 blocks long here, and we're going to extend it all the way across the bottom until it reaches the side here. Then we're going to skip 2 blocks in front of it here, and we're going to make 5 more rows of slabs that come all the way out to the side here. Then we'll skip forward another 2. This time we'll make just 2 rows of slabs coming out, skip forward another 2, and then another 2 rows of slabs again. Right out to the side here. Then we'll swing over on this side and make sure all of these rows of polished black stone slabs are extended out to this side on bottom as well. Now come back on top on this other side here, and we'll make sure all these window gaps are filled in with black stained glass panes. Then on this end, we'll take our blue concrete, we'll come right over these doorways, and then we'll just copy our blue pattern up because the windows are going to be 2 blocks tall. And we'll do that end to end on both sides of the car. Now take out an oak door, put it in the middle of the end here, surround it with regular stone block and another 3 on top. Then in here, we skip 2 forward and another oak door in the middle. And we'll also surround that with stone block and another 3 stone on top. Then we can put a door on this side here, a door here, come up this side of the car, put the kitchen door on there, and then a door in the middle of this end, and same thing, we're going to surround it with regular stone block and 3 more stone across the top middle. Then we're going to take back out our black stained glass panes, and we'll go down both sides of the car and fill in the top layer of these window gaps. Now we'll come down to to this end where the door is with some iron bars. Put an iron bar on each side of the door, coming up in a column of 3 like this. We'll do the same thing on this side for this door. And we'll do the same thing down here for this kitchen door. So a column of 3 on each side of the door. Then we'll swing down to the end here, and on this top outside layer we're going to go end to end with yellow concrete on both sides of the car. Now we're going to come down to this end and we're going to work on the kitchen. So right in front of this first window here, we're going to take chiseled polished blackstone and we're going to make a 2x4 coming out. Then right here in the middle we'll put a beehive, then 3 furnaces facing this way for the ovens, and we'll crouch and put detector rails on top for the stove. Then we're going to put another 2 beehives to be covered. Then we're going to put 2 cauldrons for the sink, fill them with water, and hit them with light blue dye. Then another beehive for another cupboard. Then we're going to put another cauldron, fill it with water, and hit that with orange dye. This will be like a little deep fryer. Then we're going to put a glow item frame on it with a compass so the fryer looks like it has controls. Then we're going to put an upside down andesite stair above it to be the top of the fryer. Then next to this, a 2x3 of bookshelves to be food storage. Then we're going to come back down to the other end here, above where the stove is. Here I was just checking to make sure the length of the kitchen was adequate. We'll put a temporary block on the second block up here, and we'll get 3 right side up polished andesite stairs above the stove to be the exhaust hoods. Then in this gap, and on top of all the beehives, we put light gray carpet for countertop. Then we're going to put more beehives coming across on this second block up to be more cupboards. And one right there as well. In this corner, we're going to build a refrigerator. So we'll put 2 quartz blocks in the corner and a smooth quartz slab on top, turn around and put an iron door on like that to finish the refrigerator. Then we're going to use doors to complete this wall between the kitchen and the hallway because we don't have space to do a full block. So we're going to come up here and fill this all in with iron doors. That way they won't open and they'll be like a wall and you can still fit down this hallway. Bring it right to the end of this. Then we're going to come up here. We're going to crouch. Put a block of quartz in there just for a temporary. And we're going to crouch and place birch trap doors on top of these iron doors. All the way down to the end. That way it'll cover the inside of the kitchen. Then we can go ahead and close them all. Then we're going to come on top of this middle section and run a quartz block down to the end of it here. We'll also put a stack of quartz on the very end of this to hide the bookshelves. Then we're going to come around in this hallway and we're going to put a door right here. And we'll also put a door there for a door to get in the kitchen. And we'll put quartz blocks above those doors. Now we'll do the dining room, so skip a block forward from those doors and put a dark oak stair on either side. Skip a block, turn around, and then do them back to back, and we're just going to keep repeating this pattern where there's a stair, an empty space, and then a stair facing the opposite way on each side. So these are going to be like the little booths where the people sit. And just keep bringing this pattern all the way down the car here. This will be our last booth. Then in the gaps between all the chairs, we're going to put end rods so the car will be nice and lit and it'll look like the poles holding up the tables. Then on top of those, we're going to put white carpet on each end rod on both sides of the car to be the tabletops. In this corner, we'll put a composter and hit it with some leaves to look like a trash can. On the other side, a lectern to be like the server stand. Then we're going to come in this porch area here. We'll put 2 scaffolds on this side for a shelf, and we'll close a trapdoor there to be the brake wheel. Then we're going to come on top of the end, and we're going to fill in the top middle 3 with blue concrete, and we're going to bring that all the way down to the other end of the car. Then above the yellow concrete, we're going to take dark prismarine stairs, and we're going to put a full row facing outward, going end to end. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Now that the roof's on here, we're going to come back down to this end, and we're going to go inside and fill in the ceiling of the car. So in this porch area, we're going to make this C shape with smooth quartz slabs and then hang a lantern. Then we'll come in the dining room, and since this is already lit by the end rods, I'm not going to bother with lanterns, and we'll go ahead and fill the whole roof in with smooth quartz slabs here. Coming all the way down. Keep bringing it down till we get to the divider where the kitchen is. Once that's done, we'll come in the actual kitchen here. Come down to this end. We'll put a single slab, a lantern, and then we'll come back down to this end by the door, a single slab and a lantern. Then we're going to put 3 slabs on each side, and then 2 lanterns right here, so the kitchen has a nice amount of light. Then we're going to come out of the kitchen here, and we'll come around to where this hallway is. We'll put 1 slab in the top, then a lantern, then 3 slabs, then 2 lanterns, 3 more slabs, a lantern, another slab. Then on this end, a slab on each side and a lantern in the middle. Now we're going to come back outside and work on the ends of the car. So we're going to put an iron trap door right in front below the door for the walkway, and then we're going to surround the door with a polished black stone wall to complete the diaphragm that protects you from the elements. So come right around the door with it. Then we're going to put a crimson button in each of the top corners of the blue concrete up there. Now we'll do the same thing on the other end of the car, so come down here. We put a crimson button in each of the top corners of the blue concrete. And we still have to do the coupler on this end, so take out dark oak stairs, turn this way and get it stacked up to that second block. Come underneath and delete the ones we used for placement. We're going to take a dark oak fence gate for the airline and run it up the middle there till it meets the wheels. Then we're going to put a dark oak fence on either side of the coupler. Then an iron trap door right under the door. Surround the door with a polished black stone wall. Now we have to do some roof details. So we're going to come over here where the kitchen section is, and above this first single column of blue concrete, on the top we're going to take cobbled deep slate slabs in a 2x3 to be the exhaust vent for the hoods. Then we're going to put 2 flower pots like that, and then 2 iron trap doors on each side of the end with 1 in the middle. Come down to this end, 2 iron trap doors on each side of the end, and then 1 in the middle. Then skip 2 blocks forward, a lightning rod, skip another block, and another lightning rod. Then, where this middle window divider is, 2 iron trap doors on either side. And then 1 iron trap door there and there. And there we have it, folks. We've completed our Pere Marquette dining car with full kitchen. I tried to cram in as much detail as I could, but there's not much you can do with only 3 blocks of space. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.